Good afternoon. The owners of a popular indoor flea market and antique shop are crying out for help, saying ongoing vandalism and break-ins may drive them out of business. News 13's Natalie Wattis is live on Lomas near San Mateo with that story. Natalie.
Dean, behind me is past, present, and in between, a staple in the community that has consistently been voted best antiques in Albuquerque for years. But after a decade of escalating crime, the owners say they're at a breaking point.
It's like you have severe PTSD from this stuff, people pulling knives on you. This is not what you expect when you run a business. You shouldn't have to also be a police officer in your business.
Plywood covering the windows of past, present, and in between indoor flea market are evidence of the years-long problems Jacqueline Patton says have plagued her store at Lomas and San Mateo. They've been here 10 years, have been consistently voted the best antique store in Albuquerque, and house about 100 vendors. But now, Jacqueline is faced with packing up shop.
We have to deal with the homeless regularly. People breaking our windows, vandalizing. It's costed so much money that, we don't know how much more of this we could take.
Just this year, they've had to replace windows and fix other damage from vandals 3 times. The latest just this past Monday.
This is a small local business that, we're not rich. We're barely struggling to pay for the windows to get fixed. And it's just taken right out of our pocket. That's every last bit that we worked for, this many windows. It's outrageous.
She says just over the past decade, they've paid more than $25,000 to keep fixing the windows. Not to mention dealing with burglars. Jacqueline says less than 6 months ago, a man broke in and stole $7,000 worth of Native American jewelry.
We caught him right here as we were walking through the front door at 3 o'clock in the morning. We made it before the police did, and we live in Bernalillo. 5-7 years ago, it wasn't this bad. There wasn't as many homeless people walking in front of our door, coming in, smoking. I've had them come in and spill tea all over the front area on rugs, furniture, and everything. We've had normal customers even come in and push our $7,000 register over on this one, just because she didn't get her way.
With things going the way they are, she's pleading for change.
The city needs to do something. There needs to be more police. I don't care how that happens. It needs to happen. What are we paying for? If this keeps going the way it is, who would want to stay in business?
The owner says the problems have become so bad they've taken to closing and even locking the doors during business hours to keep these troublemakers out. Back to you.
All right, Natalie, thank you. The owner says most of her vendors are over the age of 50 and they rely on her store as a major source of their income.